Hi, I want to welcome all MMM participants to this seminar. MMM is a global community of financial aid and donation exchange. MMM is a social network that connects the one who wants to donate money with the one who wants to get money. Participants transfer money directly to each other. That is peer-to-peer system. No central account. It will not collect your money. Brief facts. MMM Global Community started in 2011 as a new project of Sergei Mavrovy in Eastern Europe to create a new, fair financial order as a world mutual aid fund community, primarily to help people become financial independent. Speeded up at the very first day of its beginning. Now, who we are? Over 138 million members worldwide. Over 107 countries. The largest donation exchange network in the world. Prices are being driven up just because of MMM. We are a community that's built on helping people become free. MMM ideology. The ideology primarily is creating a fair financial system where money will no more be an issue. Creating a platform where there will be no need to go to banks to borrow money to execute financial projects. How MMM works. MMM participants give help by transferring the money to each other. MMM is a community of people providing each other financial help on the principle of gratuitousness, reciprocity, and benevolence. Now, we'll talk about providing help, and of course, we'll talk about getting help. Mavro is the internal currency of the system. Mavro's amount will start growing from the moment of deposits. The calculation of interest occurs twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. This sum in Mavro shows how much you can request yourself. Where does 30% come from? There is no interest rate in MMM. In MMM, after you donated money, you can be rewarded with Mavro. It is an index of your tribute to the development of the community. This index grows 30% a month. It is just a technical issue. Programmers can adjust this growth rate of Mavro at any moment. The amount of Mavro and its growth rate can be decreased. It can be increased. It can be stopped. And of course, it can be cancelled. Where does 30% come from? The amount of Mavro and its growth rate can be adjusted at any moment to balance PH, which is of course providing help, and of course GH, where we're talking about getting help. That's why MMM can't collapse due to weak inflow of donations. If the inflow of donations decrease, the amount of Mavro will be adjusted. But the main important thing is that the process of donation exchange will not stop. It makes MMM stronger than the financial organization. Financial organizations have obligations. If they do not meet them, they will go bankrupt. MMM is very flexible. No matter what will happen, people will provide and get help. Say you have announced willingness to assist with 2,000 naira. You will be credited in your personal office, which is of course your PO, with 2 million Mavro, of course in naira, and they will immediately start growing. A month later, this 2 million Mavro, of course, which is in naira, will become 2,600 naira Mavro in naira. Accordingly, you will be able to request assistance for 2,600 naira. Now, we are talking about 2 million Mavro, and of course, that is 2,000 naira. And of course, we are talking about 2,600,000 Mavro, which is of course 2,600 naira. Willingness to benefits. We are offering a mutual aid program with 30% growth per month for your donations. Growth of Mavro per month, and we're talking about providing help and receiving over 30% more. The standard here is possible growth. The standard is 30%, and of course you have a frozen period of 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, you are allowed to request the entire sum or its start at any moment. Registration bonus. After having registered and making the first donation, the participant receives a bonus in the amount of $20 if the donation is from $50 to $499, and of course $50 if the donation is from $500 to about $2,999, and of course $100 donation more than $3,000. And of course, let's look at the referral program. Of course, when we talk about it, 10% from all donations of participants you invited. Inviting new members from the community is your additional contribution to its development. Now, talking about the 10% referral bonus, now you can see that. Now, we also want to, if you want to become a manager by finishing 10 days online schooling and earn manager's bonus. Now, managers of MMM community can create their own multi-level structures and get a bonus from each of the donation of every participant in their structure. This is a multi-level bonus. Thus, a manager can have his own leader whose rank is higher than him on the level in the structure. Now, you can look at what we have here. Become a manager by finishing 10 days online schooling and earn manager's bonus. Now, these are the manager's bonus. The first one is 5% from first level participant donations. You get 3%. The second level, you get 1%. The third level, of course, 0.5%. The fourth level, 0.25%. The fifth level, 0.1%. The sixth level, 0.05%. The seventh level, 0.6 level, and of course, 0.01%, which is the next level. Let's talk about the risk. Now, beware of the risk. MMM is a community for peer-to-peer money exchange. Thus, MMM only redistributes money between its participants, connecting a donator to the recipient. Therefore, in order that the mutual access may be beneficial and not stopped, the number of participants donating money should generally increase. The community constantly works to improve the reliability of the mechanism of mutual assistance. However, it may happen that those who have donated money will not receive back. Donate only spare money. However, for many years of operation, we had proven the system reliability. We implemented various mechanisms to make donation exchange process more stable and beneficial. You understand what we're talking about here. So I want you to take notes of it so that it won't look very surprising to you that maybe you provided help and of course help. Now, security impulse mode. Now, like we talked about earlier, you get to talk about the PH, which is and also GH in Nigeria. We are talking about the net value here. Now, let's get that very clear. Now, let's now go into community building and development. Only big and fast-growing economy can succeed. We provide budgets for advertising, and we'll talk about we transfer accounts signed up from advertising under our managers. And then we'll also talk about offline events, which is, of course, presentations, opening clubs. We also provide budgets to give you a chance to build a real big team of your downlines. Now, in MMM, we don't really joke with downlines. So that's why it's very important for you to build a formidable team. Now, how to make 100% monthly? You earn 100% by doing offline tasks. These are one, holding a meeting. This is about 2 to 3 members apart from the organizer and recording it on videos. Of course, you get like plus 5%. Then meeting 4 to 5 members apart from the organizer with a video report. We'll talk about plus 6%. Meeting 6 or more members, booking the reflex and marking stencil with a photo report. That you can talk about 3%. Posting, distributing reflex and making stencils with video report, about plus 4%. Now, conducting a photo shoot with a photo report, that as well can add 2% to you. Conducting a photo shoot with photo and video report, that obviously can give you 3%. Now, frequently asked questions about MMM. Is MMM not a scam? The answer is that MMM has successfully worked for more than 4 years in over 100 countries and has over 130 million participants around the world. You can find videos confirming that by searching MMM Pays on YouTube. And of course, the next question is it legal? The answer is clear. MMM is not a company, it's not a bank, hype, or MLM program. No, it's a community, a social network of people providing financial aid directly to each other by transferring their own money. It connects millions of participants worldwide, those who need help and those who are willing to provide help. Participants are providing help by their own good and absolute gratis. They are providing help with their own money and from which all taxes have been already paid. There is no law in any country that forbids people to share its money with others. Now the question 3 is it a Ponzi scheme? The answer, unlike Ponzi scheme, MMM is clearly and openly explaining its operational processes, goals and aims. Participants are the only source of financial aid provided to others. MMM works as a peer-to-peer software helping to connect participants between each other. MMM does not give guarantees or promises for you to get help from others. On the contrary, it warns about the possibility of not getting any help. Even if you provided help, MMM is being completely open and honest with its participants. You should be able to take note of that. MMM is open, is honest, and of course, whatever it is based on free will, is based on mutual understanding, and we should be able to get that very clearly. So that how can I be sure that I will not lose my money? Answer: the best way to make sure is to register and provide your first help with a minimum amount allowed by the rules. Okay, now you should also understand, is it a pyramid? The answer is uniqueness of MMM is that is on top of the community who gets all the money. There is also no single account where all money is stored. Now, also note, all that is clearly stated on the MMM website, along with the warning about the risk. Be open and honest with those who invited you to join the community. Now, let's look at the MMM rules for safe participation. Donate your spend money only. Don't borrow or get loans. Do not have more than one account. Do not create fake accounts for referral bonuses. Do not use wrong phone number or banking details. Always use your correct details. Do not allow, of course, do not PH without having the money already. Do not abuse your manager. Do not load fake payment proof. Do not delay in paying your donation. Do not hack into people's accounts. Always log in regularly. You can learn more about them by making part. Now, rules for GH withdrawal in MMM. Every PH has 2 weeks frozen period when the donation, confirmed or unconfirmed, cannot be withdrawn. Even if you are assigned someone to send your donation to on or before 2 weeks and your macros become green, it will not show in you are available to withdraw. Now, that is why you see that your PH gets advanced 2 weeks payment anytime you pay. That is the rule, so don't ask why, just keep it. Don't edit your banking details before GH. Now, after every GH withdrawal, you will be notified to write a letter of happiness. That is very important. Failure to write, it is punishable by account blocking. Every one-time registration bonus, that is freezing duration. Of course, talk about $20, 14 days, while $50 and $100 are 1 month. Don't withdraw within the days your bonus falls into, so that you can get the bonus fully available for withdrawal, or to also start earning 30% money too after it is released. E.g., if you got one-time registration bonus of $3, don't make any withdrawal, even if it is from your own donation amount for 14 days. MMM in Africa, it has actually spread across, and now we're in Nigeria. Thank you for listening. God bless you.